Nakikita po ba natin ang presentation?
Yes, boss.
Okay. So, let's begin, no? Ready na ba kayo? Umattend ba kayo lahat ng flag ceremony? Mukhang hindi. Mukhang wala akong nakitang mga pangalan nyo. Nako, parang walang umattend.
Umattend po, sir.
Umattend po, sir.
Umattend po, sir.
Umattend po, sir. Parang pa-question mark. Hindi sigurado. Okay. So, let's begin the discussion. No? So, let's start with the first topic that is regarding soil composition and properties. No? Hindi tayo mag-uumpisa. Nakapagbasa naman na kayo siguro, no? No, so magbabasa, ready kayo mamaya dahil gre-recite kayo isa-isa. No? Okay, so for this topic, or for this session, it describes the weight to volume relationship for soils. That is the relationship between the unit weight, void ratio, porosity, moisture content, and the specific gravity of solids, and so on. And for us to analyze this one, we need to know the composition of our soil. No, for us to know the properties. No, okay. So for engineering purposes, soil is defined as the uncemented aggregate of mineral grains and decayed organic matter, which is the solid particles, with liquid and gas in the empty spaces between the solid particles. No, from that definition alone, we can know already the composition of our soil. No, dahil nabanggit na mismo sa definition natin. So it will be composed of solid, liquid, and the gas. No, so mamaya malalaman natin kung ano yung mga solid na yon, liquid na yun, tsaka gas na composition ng ating soil. So soil is used as a construction material in various civil engineering projects, and it supports structural foundations. And for that, it is very important for us civil engineers to know and analyze the properties and composition of our soil. No, dahil ito ay isa sa mga parameters na kailangan natin para ma-design natin yung foundations ng ating mga structures ng safe. No? And kung mag-analyze tayo, so kung titingnan nyo mismo yung mga soil sample at a certain site, kung if we are going to look at that closely, so makakaroon tayo ng soil sample dyan. Sabihin natin, ito mismo yung soil sample na yon. Kung ima-magnify natin yan para makuha o makita natin yung components niya, ganyan mismo. No? Yung kanyang structure. No, so itong mga bilog-bilog na to, that will be the solid particles composition of our soil. No? And then may mga spaces dyan. Yung mga spaces na yan, sabi nga dito, it will be composed of the liquid part and the gas part of our soil. No, liquid part is yung tubig. No, may tubig dyan na nagpo-flow sa mga void spaces, sa mga pagitan ng mga solid particles na yan. And the gas part, may hangin po yan. No? And if we will rearrange this composition in such a way na magkakasama lahat ng solid, magkakasama lahat ng liquid or water, magkakasama lahat ng gas or air, eto mismo yung schematic diagram representation nun. No? In such a way na yung cross-sectional area nitong schematic diagram nito ay unity or equivalent to 1. No, so kung yung cross-sectional area natin ay equivalent to 1, therefore, yung volume ng bawat composition natin, yung volume ng air, volume ng water, yung volume ng solid will be equivalent to the height of this diagram. No? Dahil kung ito yung cross-sectional area, sabi nga natin, ang volume ay the product of the cross-sectional area of the base and the height. So kung yung cross-sectional area daw dito ay equivalent kay unity or 1, therefore yung volume will be equivalent to the height. That is why mapapansin nyo dyan, yung volume mismo, yun na din yung height ng ating schematic diagram. No? So this is the volume of air, volume of water, volume of solid. Siyempre, may mga volume bawat composition natin dahil they are all occupying spaces for this diagram. No? And sabi nga natin, yung air at saka water, yun yung singit-singit. Yun yung mga nasa pagitan ng solid or what we call pore spaces or void spaces. So pag sinabi natin volume of air and volume of water, pag pinagsama daw natin, that will be the volume of voids or VV. No? And then, pag pinagsama natin yung tatlo, that will be the total volume. No? Siyempre, meron din mga weight. No? Sabi nga natin, soil properties, kailangan natin malaman yung volume at saka weight ng bawat composition for us to know the properties of our soil. And for the weight, may kanya-kanyang weighting yan. No, sa isang soil mismo, madaming composition. So, meron tayong weight ng air, meron tayong weight ng water, meron tayong weight ng solid particles. No, yung mga solid particles yun, nandiyan na din yung mga lupa, nandiyan na din yung mga organic matter, which will be considered as a solid particle. No? So, pag pinagsama natin tatlo, that will be the total weight. Kaya lang, yung hangin napakagaan, di ba? Na kapag titimbangin natin yung kanyang weight o yung kanyang mass, it will be a negligible value compared to this weight of these two material. No? Kaya yung weight ng air ay considered as 0. So if we are going to get the total weight of a soil sample, yung total niya, that will be the total of water and the solid particle only. No? Hindi gaya ng total volume. Kasi yung air, kahit na magaan, nag-o-occupy yan ng space. No? Medyo malalaki lang agwat na mga bawat particles niya. No? Na-discuss naman yun yung mga elementary days natin. So that will be the schematic diagram representation of our soil. So nandyan na lahat mismo yung ating parameters. No? Again, volume of voids is volume of air plus VW. Total volume is VA plus VW plus VS. But VA plus VW is VV or volume of voids. No? So don't forget these formulas. Dapat dyan pa lang sa mga diagram na yan, alam nyo na kung paano natin isa-sum up bawat parameters. And also for the weight parameter, total weight is the sum of water and solid weights. No, pwede rin tayong naka-mass dyan. Ito, in terms of weight lang tayo. Pwede natin sabihin na total mass is equivalent to the mass of water plus mass of solid particles. No? So, wag nyo pong kakalimutan to mga to. And then, from that composition, from that mass, from that weight, from that volume, we are able to get the properties of our soil. No? So, ito yung mga fundamental physical properties natin. First on the list, we have the volume-to-volume relationships. No? And from that volume-to-volume relationship, we have the parameter or property void ratio. No? So, from that term alone, it pertains to the void spaces in our soil. So, marapat lang na meron tayong volume ng void sa ating formula. And void ratio represented by the letter E is the ratio of volume of voids with respect to the volume of solid. No, napakadali lang naman na tandaan. And the next one, porosity. No, from the term itself, meron tayong root word from pores. No, so medyo related sila ni void dahil pag sinabi natin voids tsaka pores, may relationship yung dalawa. No, dahil spaces yung mga yan sa ating soil sample. No, kaya lang may mga instances kasi or may mga topics mismo dito sa geotechnical engineering na mas gamit yung term na void ratio and then yung iba na mas gamit yung porosity. No, and porosity is defined as the ratio of volume of voids with respect to the total volume. So yun yung kanilang pagkakaiba. No, and that is designated or denoted by the letter N. And then we have also degree of saturation. No, another volume to volume relationship, which is the ratio of volume of water with respect to the volume of voids. So this is the mathematical representation. And then we have yung nag-iisang weight-to-weight relationship, yung tinatawag nating moisture content, another term, water content. No? So ito mismo yung ratio ng weight of water with respect to the weight of solids. No, sa mga problems, wag kayong malilito. Pag sinabing soil, yun ay pertaining to the whole soil, the totality. Pag sinabing solid, yung solid lang, isang composition ng soil. Meron din tayong mga term na soil particles. No, so meron tayong soil particle. Pag sinabing soil particle, it pertains to the solid alone. No, para di kayo malito sa mga problems natin. So, moisture content is the ratio of weight of water to the weight of solids. No, represented by this formula. No, po pwede rin tayo naka-express in mass. Dahil pag sinabi nating weight, that is the product of mass and gravitational acceleration. So yung weight ng water, that is the mass of water times gravitational acceleration. Yung weight ng solid, that is the mass of solid times gravitational acceleration. So eto, naka-divide sila, cancelled lang. So moisture content or water content is also the ratio of mass of water with respect to the mass of solids. No? And then, next one, we have another property, the unit weight. No? So, another term for unit weight, yun yung tinatawag nating moist unit weight, yung tinatawag nating wet unit weight, yung tinatawag nating bulk unit weight. No, pare-parehas lang yung mga yan. No, so, kung namit yung mga words na yan, pare-parehas lang yung ibig sabihin nila. And unit weight is the weight of soil per unit volume or sometimes called moist unit weight. Etong unit weight na to, sa hydraulics nyo noon, ito yung tinatawag yung specific weight, si gamma. No? Ang term lang po natin dito na ginagamit sa soil mechanics ay unit weight. No? And that is represented by this mathematical expression. Gamma, or the unit weight, is the ratio of weight per unit volume of soil. No, total weight over total volume. No, we have also the dry unit weight. Bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng dry unit weight? Balikan natin mismo yung ating diagram. No, sabi dito, soil mass as a three-phase system. Dahil nagpo-compose siya ng solid, liquid, tsaka gas. Or the solid particles, water, and air. Ngayon, in some instances, nagkakaroon tayo ng two-phase system ng soil. No? Ano yung two-phase system? Meron tayong dalawang condition doon. Yung two-phase system, it's either nawawala yung composition ng air. So eto, pag nawala yung air, eto na lang siya. Water na lang, tsaka solid. No? Ang ibig sabihin lang nun, kapag nawalan ng air mismo yun, water lang composition niya, all of the air spaces is occupied by the water. No, ang ibig sabihin lang yan, kapag ganyan yung cutting condition, nasa saturated condition siya. No, ito kasi natural condition. And mostly in natural condition, nakay moist condition lang siya. Mostly, no? Pag sinabing moist, basa. At kapag sinabing saturated, basang-basa. No, wala nang hangin kumbaga na natira. Nagigets po? And then, pag minsan naman, yung tubig yung nawawala. No, in some instances, walang tubig mismo yung ating lupa. No, in such a way na kapag idodrawing natin yung diagram, ito yung solid, ito yung hangin. No, so two-phase system pa rin siya. No, ang tawag natin sa condition na to is dry condition. No, dry condition, there is no water content. No. So, yun po yung ating dalawang two-phase system. Now, for the dry condition, mapapansin nyo naman dyan, there is no water. So, kung babalikan natin yung formula natin, kung eto daw yung natural condition natin or moist condition, so that is gamma given to weight over volume, yung total weight natin is the sum of solid and water. No, over total volume. Eh pag sinabi daw nating dry condition, para makuha natin dry unit weight, there is no water content. So that is why the weight of water is considered as 0. So yung ating dry unit weight ay equivalent kay Ws over V. No? So yun yung pagkakaiba ng dalawa. So besides that, eto kasi pag sinabing unit weight tsaka dry unit weight, it pertains to the totality of soil. That is why per total volume, no, over V. Eh etong soil natin, merong different materials, di ba? Yung air, may unit weight yan. Yung water, may unit weight din yan. Yung solid, may unit weight din yan. No? Again, ang unit weight natin is weight over volume. Ang unit weight natin ay weight over volume. Ang unit weight natin ay weight over volume. Kaya lang ito, it pertains to air, it pertains to water, it pertains to solid. Unit weight ng solid, unit weight ng water, unit weight ng air. No? Kaya lang ang weight ng air ay negligible. That is why ang weight ng air ay negligible. That is why the unit weight of air is considered as negligible also. No? So, yung mga compositions with respect to the volume of that composition. Volume ng water, volume ng solid. Pero yung tinatawag nating unit weight tsaka dry unit weight, it pertains to the soil totality. No? The whole soil, kumbaga. No, wag kayo malilito po doon. And then, next one, we have the specific gravity of solids. No? Yung specific gravity ng water, syempre din na natin i-consider yun. Yung solid lang dahil composition siya ng ating soil. No, yung specific gravity ng ating water, that is equivalent to 1. No, dahil composition siya ng soil natin. And for the solid, eto alam na alam nyo na yung formula. No? The mass of solid over the mass of water of equivalent volume equivalent volume with respect to the solid. No, kumbaga itong dalawang term na to ay of equivalent volume. No. Alam niyo na yan dahil ginagawa niyo na sa mga laboratory experiments nung tayo ay nag-physics pa. And then ito mas familiar kayo dito sa formulang to, no? That is the ratio of the unit weight of the solid particles with respect to the unit weight of water. No? So, pwede rin naman tayo with respect kay density. No? That is the ratio of the density of the solid particles with respect to the density of water. No? Dahil magkakancel lang yung ating gravitational acceleration. And then we have also the what we call mass-specific gravity. No? So, kumbaga ito yung dalawang kinds ng ating specific gravity. No? True or absolute and apparent specific gravity. And for the mass-specific gravity, that is the ratio of the total mass with respect to the total or the mass of water. No, or that is the ratio of the unit weight or the moist unit weight or the wet unit weight or the bulk unit weight of soil with respect to the unit weight of water. No, ito pertaining to the solid, ito pertaining to the total mass of our soil. No, the totality, that is mass-specific gravity. And then next one, we have the air-void ratio or percentage of air void. Sometimes, sa ibang book, it is what we call air porosity. No, ang porosity kasi kanina, that is N, that is, sabi kanina, that is the ratio of volume of voids with respect to the total volume. No, ang volume of voids kasi natin, it composed of two matter. No, the air and the water. So yung volume of voids, that is the volume of water plus volume ng air over volume of voids. No, kaya yung porosity, pwede nating hatiin sa dalawa. No, it is the summation of these two parameters. N. No, wherein VW over V, that is the water porosity. and VA over V, that is what we call air porosity. Now, yung air porosity na NA, that is air void ratio or percentage of air voids. Kaya ito yung formula. VA over V. Yung nasa pangalawang term. No? Don't forget that. Another volume-to-volume relationship. We have also the property air content. So, huwag kayong malilito sa dalawa. Iba yung air content compared kay air void ratio, percentage of air voids, and air porosity. No, yung air content, that is the ratio of volume of air with respect to the volume of voids. So, yun po yung pagkakaiba ng ating mga properties. No? So, basically, dyan tayo ikot sa mga property formulas na yan. No? Kapag medyo familiar kayo sa mga formula, okay na. Kahit yun na yung mga formulang alam natin. That's it. Pwede na siyang gamitin. Kumbaga, pwede na tayong mag-solve ng problems. Kaya lang, pag ginamit kasi natin yung mga formula na yun, yung mga properties na yun, medyo mas mahirap. Dahil parang tayo ay, kapag nagsusolve tayo ng problems, parang nagde-derive pa rin tayo ng mga formulas. No? That is why, kailangan natin i-derive yung mga functional relationships natin. No? Ito mga functional relationships na to ng mga properties, mas madaling gamitin. No? Kapag nagsusolve tayo ng problems regarding properties. No, first one, we have the relationship of void ratio and porosity.